I had questions.
Master, why this fortress? It looks like it's just a storehouse.
It is? And that's why we're here. These barbarians. They seem like they're good people. They embrace each other like they were all kin. But that is all a lie. When night falls, they stab each other with their knives. If there are wolves among them, should we not set them free?
Now I had new questions. Ones that were much harder to answer.
Catapults! Keep the ram moving!
Being a skeptic was a death sentence. But doubt is a part of integrity.
I'll have a harder time hitting a moving target. Keep that ram moving!
The ancient name for these structures is Trilithon. I asked a Viking...
There was nothing I could do except protect the ram. And hope.
The ancient name for these structures is Trilithon. I asked a Viking once what she thought they were for. She didn't know. She said they'd just always been there.
Protect the ram! Keep it moving!
The Vikings have always warred with themselves much more than with us. It is in their nature to feast on...
We were deep in enemy territory. There was no way home but forward.
The Vikings have always warred with themselves much more than with us. It is in their nature to feast on each other. That nature has been stolen from them. Spurn God. The Vikings are so very careful to equitably distribute their food supply. It all passes through Spurn God. And in winter, most of it is stored there.
They're killing the crew! Don't let it stop!
They're retreating!
We knew at Sterngard that within a day Viking ships would fill the harbor and their army would destroy us. But I intended to be long gone before that could happen.
They're attacking the crew!
They're retreating! Driving them back!
Our lives for the crew!
We needed to protect and operate the ram until we broke through.
We dragged our ram's machinery across Valkenheim. We had to hack down half a forest in a fortnight to build it. But without it, we would have come all that way just to be slain at the front door.
Gudmundur, this fort's legendary Jarl.
On your feet. We could have broken open that gate.
We were in. That spelled doom for the Vikings. Wasn't that why we came in the first place?
We could have broken...
It was hardly my first time sacking a fortress. Why did it bother me?
We could have broken open that gate with a far smaller ram. But that would have taken time. Time that the Vikings would have used to reinforce. The fortress of Sverngard was home to many of the wealthiest Viking clans. The merchant trades always produced such people. Now they would have to fight for their food. I am Apollyon. I have come to instruct. For too long, the fearful prey among the Vikings have whispered their lies of peace. Now, that era ends.
This is a market town. A trading post.
The legendary Jarl Gudmundur. In another time, he would have been a king. Beloved by his people. The fiercest of warriors. Whoever faced him would either become another knot in that belt of his, or become legend.
What are we doing here?
Prepare to die!
Give up! Your people do not need to suffer!
I know now what haunted me that day.
survivors to tell the tale of what had been lost at Sverngard. And when they heard, they would come, looking for what was left.
I'm sworn to the Blackstones. You fought well.
To hell with you!
Mercy. Why are we here? I think you know.
Famine. This place houses their seed grain. There will be no new harvest. By winter, they will be killing each other over what little food is left.
I took an oath to fight for peace. So did you. All of you.
Hey. This food, why are we not burning it all?
What do you imagine the clans would do if we burned it all?
They'd starve. Die.
They would unite. But leave them scraps. Just enough for 2, maybe 3 clans. They will fight each other over what remains. The wolves among them will rise. We're not here to kill them. We are here to teach them who they are. To set them free. Time to go home.